Hello everyone, it's me, the reviewer of the channel, and today I want to review a game has been out for quite a while now, Blocksworld. Now, I know what you guys are gonna say. What in God's name is Blocksworld? Or, oh yeah, that game, the game I have right now on screen. Now, this game was released on mobile consoles and was later released on Steam for free. Yet it has mixed messages due to some control being off and the camera's not working 100% of the time. The latest update was 1.1 version 1.47.0, which was released 1 year ago, and that fixed some bugs, fixed Steam and iOS account linking, and helped creators of Blocksworld with block teleporting and models. Yes, creators. See, this app is not a game, but a platform similar to Roblox. This platform allowed users to post games, some good and some bad, to the platform, and it would show up as a recent game. For anyone who has played Roblox since around, I'd say, 2013 or so, you'd remember that there was no popular section. It was all just games on the front page, and we'd play it for hours or minutes depending on how much time you were on your computer. Well, Bloxworld hasn't moved on from that much. Yeah, sure, they do have the Hall of Fame and elites like this game, where you had to pay 1 coin to play, and you could abuse the fuck out of it just by basically playing this game and then reloading it and have no consequences whatsoever. They still promote games that were just made on the front page. They also have a featured game, which is the first one you'd see. Now, if you want to limit your options on what you want to play, you can click on the categories section, but that won't always show you what you want to see. Why would I play a game that looks like it just placed a bunch of models and no code? Like, what the fuck is this? like, it really makes no sense, and because of this, it makes creators of the game or the category of less of legitimate creators and more just people wanting to get that elite status so they can make a coin out of their game. Which gets me to my next point. Just like Roblox, it has a premium. Now, this premium gives you things such as coins, publishing cooldown, depends which one you get, discounts on items sold, I believe it doesn't matter if it's from them or another player, and the universal one, altering templates. Now, it comes in 3 subscriptions. A basic, which is $2 a month and $20 a year. Better, which is $5 a month and $50 a year. And Best, which is $12 a month but $110 a year. Now, all of them, like I said, offer the same things, just depending on how much you want to waste. The more money you waste, the better. Now, this is like what Builders Club was for Roblox, as it offers more opportunities for builders on the site to make games easier and faster, as they now get discounts and more blocks to use on their games. The problem here, however, that I see at least, is that the money per day isn't really necessary, because if you're like me hoarding all the cash that you've collected from the daily rewards, there's no point to get more money or coins if all you're gonna use it for, if you're not a builder, is on the elite or Hall of Fame games. Even if you are a builder, you could just rebuy much of your items at most of your games. And along with that, you could literally just make the models. Sure, it might take more time, but it really is much better than, wasting a bunch of coins on like other models. I also think that it gives you coins depending on how many people play it. This makes me think that the subscriptions aren't really needed for both the average player and or builder, as they don't really offer much that both sides really need. Other than maybe the unlimited blocks that you can get. Other than that, I really don't see. I don't really see other things you could use, and you could even say down here, infinite all blocks and textures, and all of them have it. Another thing that I want to talk about is their transfer of this 7-year-old game from mobile to Steam. This game was released on September 25th, 2017, and has 538 views as of recording this. This is the Steam Blocksworld. The game's reviews make it mixed, with many people saying that they're stuck on loading screens, and others recommending the game. Ironically, just like Steven. ironically just to meme how bad it is. Some say that it's really unstable, so I wouldn't really download it. Whilst it is in early access, it's been 2 years and 4 months now since it was in early access, which kind of really shows you how much time they put into this game. I get it. Some games from mobile are very hard to transfer to computer as a release, but I feel like it was completely unneeded. They said it themselves. Quote, Blocksworld has been available on iOS devices since August 2013. We're finally coming to PC, obviously, but we don't want Blocksworld on PC to feel like a cheap mobile port, so we're redesigning many elements of the game. They also state that the game was supposed to come out of early access in the first quarter of 2018, so the first 3 months, I believe. Approximately, how long will your game be in early access? We plan to make we plan to take it until the first quarter of 2018 at the latest. Essentially, until we've finished implementing the redesigned UI elements for PC. We also plan to continue development of support of Blocksworld past the early access phase. At this point, they just either abandon this project altogether or they just don't care enough to update the Steam version any more than they have to. Which makes me want to question, why Steam? If the creators wanted to make this game for computer players, they could have just made their own set. Never mind, I know why they no longer focus on this game anymore. Now, this company that makes Blocksworld was Linden Labs, the same people who made Sansar in Second Life. Now, Sansar was released on Steam on December 5th, 2018, and is still in early access. This is what they said about early access and when they plan to get out of it. Quote, until it is epic, Sansar will undoubtedly evolve social VR, but we don't want to do it without you. We're opening it up early, warts and all, so that you can get a glimpse of what's possible, what's planned, and make some amazing connections along the way. To be honest, I don't really think they even know what they're gonna when they're gonna release it, and are just doing it because it's the only other game that they have that looks nice. This one too has mixed reviews, but less than Blocksworld with around 378 reviews, all of which makes the game mixed. Along with this, it seems to kind of be a play for Second Life players to fund the game sometimes and make it epic. It's really just bad, as just with Blocksworld, it's slow, doesn't load, many people can't log in, etc., etc. Second Life is their last game on their About page and isn't on Steam, sadly. The game was released on June 23rd, 2003, and to this day, not only does it have an active fan base, but it's still being updated. Yes, the unbelievable updates. The last update was around November of 2019, and it seems to be the only game that is not in early access. Hell, it even has its own site with a brief intro to the game. It's quite organized and it looks very modern despite the age of it. Overall, that 82 on the Play Store isn't bad. Now, Linden Labs are not the best when making these games, and it truly shows when it comes to Blocksworld and Sansar on Steam, as they both run still and people ironically and unironically like these games on Steam, and it makes it very mixed. The problem here is that they state they're going to transfer games from mobile to Steam and never finish it because I don't really know. It just kind of seems that the company doesn't know how to manage its own time with these three games, and when it tries to, it only makes minimal fixes that no one really needs. At the end of the day, Blocksworld is a 7-year-old game that has been neglected by its creators, and it doesn't fit their idea that it's modern or realistic. Oh boy, that really worked out for you, didn't it? And ever since 2017, it's just been there left to rot. But it hasn't surprisingly died off. Still full of builders and players still make games on it. Hell, look at this. It's broken, but it's hilarious. The game is even still alive and even if it's a lot smaller than it was 2 to 5 years ago. It's still alive and well. Overall, the company really needs to get their problem of doing a bad job at transferring games from mobile on Steam. Other than that, it's a pretty good game, and I would play it in my free time if I could. I just wish that it had a bit more attention from its creators and not left to die That's for them to decide. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And sorry this video is a bit longer. I wrote a script that's 5 pages. So yeah, sorry for how long it is or how short it is. Other than that, I want to say thank you to everyone that's watching this and the builders of Blocksworld. You guys truly really make this game a better place. So thank you everyone for watching, and goodbye.